Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and build this modern Tokyo apartment. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up in the gallery now. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So this actually came around in terms of the idea of it. I have this big list of build ideas that I have, and I kind of just go through them every now and again if I'm struggling for an idea or I'm in the mood to build and I don't know what to do. And if I ever get any suggestions, which I always am welcome to and always ask for in the comment section and stuff, then I always add them to that list. So basically I was just scrolling through that, and what I normally do is I go through like every now and again, and I'll kind of just put bold on the titles that of ideas that I really want to do. So it's kind of like stand out more. And oh, sorry, I just hit my pop filter. I do that at least once every video. Anyway, so I was kind of just going through and I found this kind of like Tokyo apartment build, and I thought it was actually a really nice idea. And I went ahead and did it, and I'm so happy with the turnout. Actually, I didn't realize it would turn out this good because I normally just stay with traditional and modern things and never really go for these kind of specific cultural sort of builds and stuff like that, because I'm just never really good at it, and I don't want to kind of, you know, do something and not be as good as it could. But I did it today and I'm actually really happy with it. So the type of colour scheme I went for, as you can probably see, is this kind of dark colour scheme. But I did that because I really wanted to do some kind of like pop-out colours. As you can see, orange is the most kind of colour that I use in terms of the pop-out accent colour in this build. There's also some yellow used as well in the bedroom specifically, but I'm actually really happy with it. So it is on the 13... Wait, which apartment is it in? It's in 1310 21 Cheek Street, which I believe is... No, I don't think any townies live in there. I think it's the one next to... what's her name? Penny Bazaars. I couldn't think what her name was for a second there. So that's the one I did this in. And I have actually done a few apartment builds in this specific apartment before. I've done a renovation of 1310 21 Cheek Street, but I've also done a starter apartment here. And I've also done... Was it a colourful apartment or something? Yeah, I did one recently in this build, in this apartment, sorry, as well. So let me know about what you think of it, because I'm actually really happy with it. I mean, I'm not really 100% confident with what Tokyo inspired architecture looks like, so you know, this might not be as 100% Tokyo inspired as what you think it might be or what it should look like. So if you are familiar with Tokyo finishing and things like that, or just Japanese in general I should say, then please let me know if I didn't do as good job as I should have, or if I could have done something better. That'd be really helpful for me in the future. So I did, like I said, go with all these modern sort of furnishings, if that didn't sound right, you know what I mean, in this apartment. And I didn't actually plan on doing that to start with. It kind of just turned out to be like that, so I decided to change the title from Tokyo apartment to modern Tokyo apartment. It was actually going to be a Tokyo studio apartment, but I just changed it just to general, like, because I couldn't really find a good place to put it for a studio apartment, so yeah, I just went with this one. So it features one bedroom, one bathroom, and it does... Well, I did actually have to upload it to the gallery as a room. So did I mention it was up in the gallery? I don't know if I did, but my origin ID is real Thomas TV1. It is up there. I think it came in around 47,000 simoleons, which isn't really too bad, to be honest, because compared to some other ones, as you probably know, that is kind of cheap compared to some others. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So it came in, I think it's like it said it's 6x10, but I don't think that's true because it's like a weird shape, you know, because I had to take out one section of wall. I always say that when I'm trying to explain when I upload an apartment to the gallery, I always say that, and it sounds weird, where you have to add in a section of wall to each room. Hopefully you know what I mean, but it sounds weird. I don't know how to word it ever. Anyway, so yeah, you have to get your wall tool and add one section of it back into each of the rooms to kind of separate them back off, because like I said, I did have to upload it all as one room. So it's currently the 11th of January I'm recording this video on. This should be going up next week, and I've actually had a few days off school, which is brilliant, because this week is the first day, well, the first week back I should say, for most of us here in the UK, at least in my area. So we actually had kind of like a mock or practice, whatever you call it, exam week this week, and all of my exams were actually pushed together on the Tuesday the 9th. So that was kind of bad in a way because I was very stressed on that day, which was a few days ago. But on the other hand, it meant I could get all the exams out of the way and kind of have a few days off, because you only had to go in this week if you had an exam, so that kind of just made everything easier. Hang on, I think somebody's coming. No, No, okay, sorry, that always happens. I feel like I hear a door open or something when I'm doing a voiceover. You may not know, but I do like to do voiceovers when everybody's out the house, but at the minute there's people home, but they're all downstairs, which is still fine. I like to leave voiceovers until, well, sometimes I have to leave them to the very last minute if it means I can get a chance to do it when nobody's at home. But yeah, if everybody's downstairs and I know that they're going to come up, then that's fine, or if they're out the house, and that's fine as well. But I always hear, like, once in a while I'm in the middle of a voiceover, and I feel like I can hear like a door opening or something, so I'm always go quiet and like just quiet for a second to try and hear if I can hear if anybody's coming up the stairs. Anyway, so, oh god, my voice went in. I was trying to, like, I couldn't, anyway, moving on. Working on the bedroom next, and as you can see, I did this kind of like mirror wall, I guess you could say, and you can see it's got the one, this is from Spa Day, I believe, and it has like the reflection on it, like not the reflection, I guess like the illuminated version of this wall mirror, and it has the orange one, which is perfect because, like I said earlier in the build, orange was the main accent pop out colour that was using in today's build. So I went ahead and used it there. You can also see I use it next to the front door as next to the console table, as you would have just saw there, and I'm actually really, really happy with it. It looks really, really great, I think, and I always love sometimes when it's a smaller room or apartment, whatever it is, I always like to use these mirrors behind the bed or just in a regular room, because it really opens up the space and makes it look, you know, just much larger than it actually is. And yeah, so this build in total took me about, I would say 45 minutes, no, maybe a little bit less than that, and then the time where I made the little machinima intro sort of thing, which I normally do, I didn't really count that in that 45 minutes, but yeah. So like I said, it's for 2 people, this apartment, and let me know what you think about it, like I said. Also, another thing is, in this build, I actually use my older recording software that I haven't used in a while, which is Dxtory. I say it's old, but it's not really old. It's just that I've been using OBS, Open Broadcaster software, for quite some time now, and because what's been happening with this Dxtory software is that it's been making the videos, like when I'm recording, it's absolutely fine, there's no lag at all, and I don't notice it, but when I go back to look at the recording afterwards, it's all laggy and jumpy, and half the audio's messed up, and it's just a mess. So for the last couple of months, I have just been stopped like using it, just because that's been too risky, because every now and again it will happen, and it's kind of just been ruining videos, especially when I used to do like Kelsey's Life LP. I started to do that LP with Dxtory, and it'll be fine, and then every now and again it will be like a really dramatic episode or so much will happen, and that one time that'll happen, Dxtory will mess up. So I've kind of just wanted to stop risking that and just use Open Broadcaster software. Now, it does mean that I get less lag, and what happens with this, I don't know how the two are different, but if I get lag in my game on screen when I'm using Open Broadcaster software, I know it will be like that in the actual video itself, because with Dxtory it doesn't record like my I can't really explain, like say if I press the start button to get the start menu up, if I was recording Dxtory it wouldn't pick that up, it will just record the Sims 4 window and that's it. So that's maybe why, one reason it does that. I have no idea, to be honest, really. I don't know how it works. But it is kind of an expensive recording software, but I do recommend it because it is, I feel like, the best quality. So like my point is that explain all that is that this video might be a little bit better quality than what it usually is, because I've just used it for a speed build in the first time in a few months actually. So I'm actually really happy with it, because I do love it, because it is such good quality, but at the same time it's sometimes risky in terms of it being laggy, but luckily it didn't happen today. Anyway, we were just working on the bathroom here, which is the last room in this build, and I really hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, like I said, let me know what you thought of this, and if you have any suggestions for next time, that'd be really, really helpful. Make sure to leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!